everyone, I am Oliveblade and welcome to my wonderland. Today we have another proxy haul. What a surprise. So I got this little package of goodies organized via Nyoko proxy service, which I've actually started making an in-depth video how to order from the service. Now then, this little package I got at the same time as last week's haul, but I didn't get them put in the same box because it would have been a bit too heavy all up. And I think it's not so much the size of the box, but the weight they go by, depending how expensive it is. This box is width 25 centimeters, height 12 centimeters, length 34 centimeters, and it weighs 1,550 grams. And getting this shipped from them via DHL Express Worldwide, paid in total, including packing fees, 5,437 yen. Let's crack open this bad boy. I have to give Nyoko credit, like every time I order from them, it is packaged very well. Now then, opening up the first little item, and it's a little Nendoroid Petite. Ooh. It's like a box of 50, but out of that box, I only really wanted 3, and this is the last of the 3 that I wanted to get. And it is Len as the Servant of Evil. For any of you who know this song, I just really love this song. Daughter of Evil, Servant of Evil, and then the last little song, I think they made a musical play out of it. Anyway, there he is all together looking cute. He'll join his sister shortly. I have his sister already, which is Rin in like a little princess as the Daughter of Evil. Queen of Evil, or should I say. Now then, to the major epic height of this box. I don't only have 1 Nendoroid, or 2, or 3, but in total a haul of 7 Madoka Magica Nendoroids. Oh my goodness, so this is what made the weight of the box. It made it really heavy. And so I'm glad I didn't pack it with the last one, which was heavy from my Calcifer statue, which weighed a bit. But oh my goodness, look at them. So I won this on Yahoo Japan auction for about 90 AUD dollars. So probably like 70 USD dollars. Oh my goodness. So they're pre-owned. They're probably going to need a good wash. And they come with the majority of their parts. I think a few hands may be missing, but they still come with a lot as far as I saw in the display. But I'm absolutely hyped to unpack them. Now then, adding to my Urza collection, I just want to get every Urza figure and every scrap of merch because I adore her. Best Kishi ever. And they had this cute little DVD on Yahoo auctions for 500 yen. And also this cute little, I believe, a book cover. I think you're looking at that size, probably targeted for manga, understandably. But I thought it was a cute design, so I thought I'd pick that up too. That was like 100 yen. And of course, this gorgeous clear file of Urza. I actually ended up loving this more than I thought. Like I saw it, I'm like, oh, it's 200 yen. I'll just add it to the box, and it is so gorgeous. I think I would have to put it maybe behind some figures in a cabinet or something. And we have a look at the little manga book cover. So it felt like, you know, the plastic kind of stuck together because it's been there for a while, but otherwise, pretty cute. And it's got like a bookmark ribbon there too. Now then, on to the gorgeous lot of this. Let's unpack some and assess the quality of these second-hand figures. Now then, I know you can get these probably second-hand pretty well in boxes, maybe brand new, but they still would retail at, or you win it on auction for, at least for me, 30 Australian dollars. So then, going by that, I could only get 3 of these, and I was kind of impatient. I wanted to get the whole set. They're just so adorable. But I saw this auction. I don't usually see them as a set, and if I do, it's usually 200 to 300 AUD dollars. Little mark there, but I should be able to get that off. Oh, can't wait to have the Pocky sticking out of Kyoko's teeth. So cute. But looking at these, they're actually pretty good condition. Yeah, sure, they'll need a good wash and they have a little bit of stickiness because that's what happens to this kind of plastic over time, especially if it's been kept in plastic like this. And a bit dusty and a little bit of dirt on those faces, but should be able to easily wash that off, hopefully. Mammy, instead of unboxing all of them now, which I kind of did take out 5 out of the packaging, I thought I'd give them a wash. And so even though we're 6 minutes in, this is going to turn into how to clean your Nendoroids tutorial. 2-in-1 video. I was going to split it, but then I'm like, nah, you probably want to see it now. I can't wait a week. I want to show you guys now how I clean them. So here we go. So then, I have a bucket of, I would say lukewarm, but I kind of had it warm because I did want to soak these pretty well. And I thought I could put all the pieces in the bucket, soak them, while I clean each piece individually. Yes, individually. This took me probably 2 hours to do. Anyway, so beside me, if I need extra support, I got my dish detergent. It's like a gentle detergent, so that's what I recommend. That's what I put in the bucket as well. Then I have the cream cleaner, and I use that for paint transfers that don't come off. I use that with a little cotton tip. Carefully rub that off, but be careful when using it because you can actually rub off the paint layer. But so far it probably works just as well as a magic eraser, so you just be gentle with it. Not that I saw too many paint transfers, surprisingly. And then lastly, I have my dusting brushes, which are also second as my cleaning brushes, which I'll use for scrubbing some details. Kyubey's tail there had a few little black paint transfers on there, and so I got a little bit of that creme with, I wet the tip very much, so you need it nice and wet, and you just rub it off gently. And it came off really well, and no paint came off at all. This is why I like to use this process. But I still just say be careful because you can easily, so I don't get it mixed up with the other ones, I will just put it there. But yeah, no, I just say just be cautious. Anywho, so everything's soaking nicely. Soaking is to try to help get that stickiness off. I do expect I may need to do a second wash with some of these figures, especially the face plates, anything that's got the skin tone on them, but we'll see. So I thought if I do a pretty decent wash of all the pieces now, I may not need to do a second cleaning session. And yes, washing each piece individually, I have all the little hands, so hopefully I don't lose anything as long as I make sure to pull everything out of the bucket. Her classic faceplate. I love that with the creepy eyes, like inspired by her drawing that she did of her If She Was Magical Girl outfit at the beginning of the series, which I absolutely love. Now then, everything seems pretty well clean. What I did here is I put it in this little bowl that I'm holding here just to hold the pieces so I can keep an eye on them. Oh, Kyoko, your face really needs to be cleaned. Anyway, and then I brought them to my other sink, which I separated the pieces so I don't lose them down the sink, even though I have a plug hole there, and I rinse them with cold water just to get all the soap off so the soap doesn't dry on the surface. But I didn't film that because I don't want to take up too much time when showing you how to do this. I think you get the idea. Now that white spot that you saw on her hair earlier, basically a little bit of the creme there, and it's all gone. And I thought it was going to be tricky washing her face because it seemed like a type, I've got like transfers like that brown, it's like kind of oil from if you've oiled old furniture that you've accidentally scraped something on. That may seem weird, but that's what it was as far as I could tell, which, you know, I'm kind of glad it's kind of something like that. Anyway, but it washed off easily. Now skipping over to Mammy. As you see, I'm washing the classic Nendoroid base, which I just got a cotton tip and just going in all the little areas there because it's a pain to dust and clean, but there's a trick to show you because you can just push and shape the head in each and you can reach all the little holes there. There you go. Or at least that's what I found the best way to clean it out, whether dusting or washing it out. Then, I probably out of them all apart, I don't know, it's probably a tie between Mami and Homura as far as my favourite accessories. Because Mami comes with, you know, Charlotte Witch's creepy form that, like, man feasts on her decapitated head. And then she's got all the guns, she's got the tea, she's got a hat that has a magnet that you can take off and on. So many gorgeous accessories. Wow. And now, look at these swords. Ah. Sayaka, you have some pretty epic swords too. Man, and hopefully I don't lose all these little clear pieces. She has like individual ones for each sword to put in her base. And I'm like, oh man, I can't see in the water, but I have to soak them all. Okay, I'll just put it all in, see how we go. I won't lie. Okay, well, I mean, kind of spoiler, but 3, 2, 1. Okay, I would love it if I could have a figure of Sayaka in her witch form. Like, just the orchestra one. Maybe with, like, a mini 1/12 scale Madoka looking up at it. You know, like the classic artwork of her looking up at... Oh my goodness, yeah, like, you know, step out of it. That would be so cool. I won't lie, kind of tempted to make something like that. Though I'm surprised no one has made anything like it yet. But oh, who knows, we may see something yet. But I guess they're focusing more on Magica Records, which I have not... I started watching it. I would like to watch more, but I haven't really got into it yet. I think it's... like, I know you get later on, you know, your typical Madoka Girls, Quartet. I still prefer the original cast a bit more, so that's why I'm finding it a bit hard to get in there. Even though I know they appear later on, but... Anyway... Yeah, like after Rebellion, I'm just like, oh gosh, I just want to watch more of, you know, like Homura's reign over the current state of the universe, I guess. And also see all the others' god forms. It'll be interesting to see Sayaka's god form, because she's kind of the only one who gets, apart from Homura, she gets a witch form, so... Maybe she would have a god form, because we got Mami's that is spoiled in, well, spoiled to me, even though I don't mind, in the Record series, which looks pretty awesome. I'm so tempted to get her figure. Oh, but I have no space. At least I have time before it comes out. And then not to mention Kyoko's, like, Kyoko is probably my second favourite character. First favourite is Homura, naturally. From my like little Homura haul that you would have seen earlier. If not, be sure to check out my haul video section. Now then, all washed clean, and this is my drying setup. So I've just got them on a few layers of towel just to soak up all the water and just knock off all the droplets and keep an eye on them. And as you can imagine, this process took it took so long, but for me it will be worth it in the long run. But I just had to show because it's kind of an artwork. Wow. So many little pieces. If my cat comes in and knocks all this off, I'm gonna probably have a heart attack. Okay, so I knew before I moved here that I had a container somewhere, or two specifically, that I haven't used. And I thought, oh, well, I probably would need to bring one of these out, hopefully, if I can find it. And I found one, thank God! After putting all the pieces in the containers, I decided to put them together in some sort of an arrangement. And here they are with my 1:1 scale cube. Oh, don't they all look adorable? Wow, they are such a colourful Nendoroid set. Oh, they're kind of like a rainbow in a way, aren't they? Gorgeous. Wow, yep. I wasn't originally going to get these Nendoroids, but after looking at them now and again, and then seeing this auction on Yahoo Japan, these secondhand figures, I'm just like, I could not resist. But I'm so glad because look at them, they're so gorgeous. And after cleaning them that one time, letting them soak as I clean the pieces, I don't have to clean them again. They're not sticky, they basically feel brand new. And apart from the base, some of the base pieces did break. So like you saw Kyoko there, she can't stand up, so I've got her sitting on the base. And I'll just have to buy her a new base. But apart from that, everything is basically perfect. Gorgeous. And there we have it. Thank you so much for joining me for this week's video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me out. And until next time, stay safe, treat yourself, and I'll see you same time, same day next week. Bye!